and welcome. How are you guys? Happy Monday. Let me know how the music is. We had some trouble with the music and I couldn't get the music started. So I'm improvising and we got music here. But I don't know how that sounds to you guys. So let me know how the music sounds to you. And yeah, happy Monday. How was your weekend? Did you guys have a good weekend? Did you guys do anything fun? Let me know. Hey, Vince. How you doing, Vince? Good to see you. What's new with you? Love your videos. Yes, Ultimate Texas Hold'em. And we are having a tournament today. So if you want to get in on that tournament. Hey, Paul Ray. How you doing? Good to see you. Yes, let me know how the music is. Again, had some problems with the sound with music, and we had to do some troubleshooting. So I improvised. We're doing something a little different today. So let me know if that sounds good. If you want me to turn it up, down, move it, whatever, you know. Okay, good. Ah, you worked all weekend. That stinks, Scorn One. Well, hopefully you have a weekend coming up here pretty soon. Montreal dealer mentioned you were in a movie series called Casino Confidential. Well, if I am, that's news to me. Let me know if you have a link, if it's a YouTube video, if it's an actual video, I'd like to check it out. But if I am in there, that is totally new to me and I do not remember that. I must have been taking some like serious drugs or something during that time. No, I'm kidding. Hey Jimmy, how are you? Good to see you. How was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Awesome. A 7-part series. Wow, that's a pretty big series. Party? Awesome. Hey Wayne, good to see you. How are you? Okay, so let's get this party started. Let's see here. So, good drugs are fun drugs. Okay, so we have the tip of the day. Tip of the day is the dealer needs to qualify with a pair or higher. So if the dealer has a pair or higher, they qualify. And if that happens, then all of the antes are pushed back to the player. And the play, the blind, and the trips are paid or taken depending on whether they win or lose. So the take and pay procedure is in effect, and they're basically paid or taken depending on if they won or lost. So I hope that clears it up. I know a couple people had some questions about that. Now, normally when I do these tips of the days, tip of the day, I don't know what you would call it. Normally when I do multiple of these, I always add a joke or something in here, and I couldn't really think of much of a joke for today, but I was thinking if I was doing a normal video, then that would have been the point where I put in the animation, trips, blind, play. So, trips, play, blind. So then I would have like triplets, and they would be playing blind, and it would be trips, play, blind, and it would be an animation. Okay. Seriously, continuing now. Let's see. Hey Dane, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Hey Alfredo, how you doing? You slept in? Oh, gee. Well, you're good. You're on time. You're totally cool. Awesome. Thanks, Vince, for finding that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I would like to see that. Hey Andrew, how you doing? Good to see you. I had a good weekend, went to the casino. Awesome. Did you win some money? Did you win a lot of money? Any jackpots? Love it when I hear about my people winning jackpots. Is this game popular in the casinos? Yes, this game is pretty popular in the casinos right now. You'll usually find 1 or 2 of these games in a casino. This is one of the more popular games for carnival games at the moment. So yes, it is. But like with everything, carnival games, they ebb, they flow. Sometimes they're really, really popular, and then later on they die out. So it just depends. We'll see what kind of life Ultimate Texas Hold'em has in the future, basically. Tip of the day, never wear white before Labor Day. Hey Ken, how you doing? Good to see you. Awesome. Hey BS, how are you? Larry Fong, very cool. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Supernatural. Hey Supernatural, how are you? Hope you had a good weekend. Are you still dealing as your career or YouTube only? I am not dealing anymore. I am actually an adjunct professor at UNLV. I teach this for a living. I also have an LLC. So my business, we teach people, but we also do marketing. We do websites. We do table game designs. If you have a new table game that you want to get into the casino, our business will market it for you. We'll create the table layout, we'll create the rack cards, we'll create whatever you need, and we'll help you get into the casino. And that is just one of the many services that we have. Actually, that reminds me, later on, I don't know if I should get into it right now because I have it here ready, but later on we will be going over this. There is a new update for the website. We added a services page. So again, I'll go into it later, but now you can see all the services that we add or have. Okay. Cool, glad you guys like this game. Cool. Okay, so let us continue. We got through the comments. I think I got all of you guys. We did the tip of the day, and now let's get started. Welcome back to Vegas Aces Let's Play live stream. I'm Heather Ferris with Vegas Aces, and today we are going to be playing Ultimate Texas Hold'em. Now, before we get started, I just want to remind you to subscribe and to always hit that notification bell so you'll always be notified of my latest videos and live streams. My next live stream is my open classroom live stream on Thursday, June 11th at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, if you guys go to Facebook and Twitter, you will see on today's post that there is a link where you can go to vote for the next game. So what do you want us to play for next week's game? Again, Facebook, Twitter, go and vote on today's post. There's a link there for, I believe, SurveyMonkey. So check it out. So far, it's anyone's game. The votes are pretty spread out right now. Bluff, Pai Gow Tiles, and Double Exposure Blackjack are in the lead with 2 votes. And Blackjack, Craps, Mini Baccarat, and Pai Gow Poker are all trailing with 1 vote. So if you haven't already, go to Facebook and Twitter and go vote now. I love that you guys get to choose this. This is a lot of fun. Again, we are playing tournament style today. Tournament style meaning that you win something at the end of it. So what are you guys going to win today? You guys are going to win a pair of dice from the Sunset Station Casino. So we have these pair of dice that were actually used in the Sunset Station Casino, and I will send this off to you. And just so you guys know, if you join Patreon, all of my Patreon people are going to get a pair of dice like this as a gift just for being my Patreon members. However, you do have to have more than, like, let's say $1 in there. But usually, basically, if you have, if you've been there in a while, if you have anything more than, let's say, $2, $3 on Patreon, basically, if you just don't start and say, hey, here's my $1, where's my free dice? If you have anything more than that, you're getting a pair of free dice. So we are giving this out at the very end of August, so you have until August to do this. And join Patreon and we will send these to you. And also win the tournament. That's another way to get them. So this is what you are going to win tonight. Let me know if you want to buy them. They are for sale. I haven't figured out the amount yet, but I will let you know. I just thought of it, so we will continue. Okay. Let's go on. Oh, speaking of Sunset Station, perfect timing. Vegas Aces is placing dealers at the Sunset Station. We are doing interviews and video auditions all week. So if you want to deal at the Sunset Station Casino, then email me at heather@vegas-aces.com. Any experience level is welcome. You must be able to deal blackjack, pitch a handheld game, and deal one of 2 games, either roulette or Pai Gow poker. Now, if there is anything you don't know, let us know and we'll help you and we'll walk you through the process. So that's the one announcement. The second announcement is we are also working with a San Diego business that hosts casino parties, and they are looking for dealers. So if you're in the San Diego area and you want to do casino parties as a dealer, send me an email, heather@vegas-aces.com, and I will get you 2 hooked up. Super Chat and Patreon. Remember to always tip your dealer, and now you can with Super Chat. Super Chat is the way YouTube allows you to show your appreciation by tipping me any amount you want. Give it a try, or you could show your support by becoming a member of my Patreon page today. We have several different levels and rewards that you could choose from. Any membership level counts, even $1, so become a Patreon member today. And with Patreon, you also get music. I just realized I've been talking and we have no music. So again, let me see why we have no music. Just 1 second. We were just having trouble with music today, troubleshooting. That's why we started a little late today. We might not have music. I guess it depends if this works or not. We will see. If it starts playing, we know it works. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat real quick. Jimmy, ooh, is Pai Gow Tiles on there? That's definitely one game I've been interested in seeing. Definitely will vote for that. So yes, Pai Gow Tiles is on there. If you go again to Facebook and Twitter, click on the link, you will see a list of all the games we can do, including an AMA, an interview with a special guest, and so on. And you could choose what you want to see for that week. And yes, Pai Gow Tiles is on there. Oh, wow. Okay, just a sec. I have more let's see. Yes, the music just died. I know! It took me a while to figure that out. I'm sitting there talking and I'm like, wait a minute, why don't I hear any music? Oh no, you can't find Journey? I hope Journey's okay. Hi from Sydney, and that's from Emilio. Emilio. If you want to see me butcher your name, we could do that. Hi, how are you? Greetings from Las Vegas. Awesome. Yes, craps. Definitely Vince. Yes, you are on time. You're doing good. No worries. Okay, you want to play? Let's start getting you guys in here since you're telling me you want to play. So, Alan White, you want to play. And we are doing tournament style. I guess the music is not going to work today. The music is being touchy. So no music today. Yay! Okay, so we'll get you guys in here. Let me know who wants to play. Alan White, you're the first person in. We'll get you in. We are doing tournament style again. So that means that we are doing, what is that? $1,000 for everyone. And whoever has the most money at the very end of the tournament gets the prize, which is, again, dice. Dice from the Sunset Station. Okay. Also, too, I had one more thing to say as far as announcements go. I know that if I don't say it now, I'll totally forget and I will never say it. Again, website update. We have an update on the website. I took miscellaneous page out. There's no more miscellaneous page. The stuff you could find on that page is now on the articles page under the What's New section, which is the very top section of the website. And everything is on there, so you could find the What's New archives, the forum, and then the Vegas Aces Amazon shop. So all of that is up there. And then what I did was I added a new section. So we have a new section called services, and this is all the services that we are adding to the website. I'm going to be adding on to this slowly, so you're going to be getting more updates about the new services that are up there. And right now, the new service that we have up there is for table game inventors, and you can find out what you need to do to get your casino table game invention from idea to fruition, basically. Gain it step by step from creating it to actually getting it into a casino. We have that up there. And then we also have all of the packages that we offer people, ranging from marketing. So we create the table game layouts, we create the rack cards, we create the lollipop signs, we create what you need to market your game. And then we help get your game into a casino for a field trial, for paid placement. We do the training, we do marketing. So all of that stuff is up there. And all brand new, so now you can find it on there. Another thing, another announcement. So a lot of you guys, you've been emailing me, you've been sending me messages on Facebook, on Twitter. I apologize so much. I've had a crazy couple of weeks the past few weeks, and I have not been very good about getting back to people. I have had you guys wait for a long time. I apologize about that. I am going to try to be better about that. Emails, just so you guys know, are going to be top priority, so I'm going to always get to my emails first. And then it goes from there. Unfortunately, just so you guys know, Facebook is on the last of that list, which means I am never replying to my messages, it seems. I just have a huge list of people on there that I have to reply to, and it takes forever, and it's very overwhelming, and it takes a long time. And honestly, I would rather be spending the time working on the website or creating stuff or making videos. So I have to, unfortunately, prioritize a little bit. So I'm not going to be able to respond to your guys' messages as much as I used to. And I do apologize for that. And I appreciate your patience with me as far as me getting back to you. I will reply when I can. But again, email is the best way to get a hold of me, heather@vegas-aces.com. This is really weird talking with no music going on. I feel like something's missing in my life. And it's music. I'm just saying. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying in here. Are the dice fuzzy? No, the dice are not fuzzy. Yeah, we could do a deck of playing cards as a prize too. That's a good idea. Fred. Hey Fred, how are you? Good to see you. Again, apologize for not getting back to you on Facebook. Things have been crazy. Email's better. heather@vegas-aces.com, just so you know. Have things been less shaky today? Yes, thank goodness. We could feel the earthquake from Las Vegas. The 6.9, the 7.1. We felt all of those here. And my building that I live in, it shook. It swayed. And the things were shaking, and you could see everything shaking. And the first time I felt it, like the very first earthquake that I felt, I swear to God, I thought I was drunk. And I get up, and I stand up, and I start walking around, and I'm like, okay, I know I can't be drunk because I didn't drink any alcohol. But I swear to God, I'm drunk. It just seemed like that because the whole building was swaying and everything. It was just crazy. But yes, things are better. Hopefully no more earthquakes. Fingers crossed. Okay. Jimmy, awesome. You're coming in. Cool. Let's get you in here, Jimmy. Jimmy on Twitch. And you want to do 25 on the blind, the ante, and no trips. Got it. Okay, cool. Ha, that's awesome. Came on. That's so cool. Well, in that case, Ken, you are getting in here, right? Ken Jackson. Let me know how you want to play. Oh, cool. Ha. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Good to see you. We got this table layout was actually donated to us by a local casino here in Las Vegas. They were watching the live streams and they heard me say that we needed a Ultimate Texas Hold'em layout, and we were fortunate enough that they had an extra one lying around, so they donated it to us, and now we have the Ultimate Texas Hold'em layout that we could play this game on. So thank you so much to that casino who is out there. Much appreciated. Music was a bit loud anyway. Okay, so maybe next time I'll turn the music down when I can get the music actually working. Hey Jerry, how are you? Good to see you. Awesome. Alan, you want 25 on the ante and 25 on the blind. Now, Alan, do you want to play the trips? And the trips, in a way, is sort of like pair plus on 3-card poker, but you have to get trips or higher. So that's trips, straight, flush, full house, quads, straight flush, or royal flush in order to win the trips, just so you know. Let me know if you want to play the trips. Hey, Dan O'Neill, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much. Appreciate everything, Dan. And I'm so sorry it's been taking me so long to get back to my, to reply to emails and whatnot. I hope you saw what I just said earlier. If not, replay. But good to see you. Hi. Let's get you in here. So, Dan. Let's see. And you want to bet 50 on the trips. Okay. 50 on the ante and 50 on the blind. Gotcha. Okay. Next. Yay! I'd like to play table minimums for me, please. Okay, table minimum would be $10. So $10 table minimum. Supernatural. $10 all bets. Gotcha. Cool. Ah, you just want to see? Eric, let's get you in here. So is it going to be Eric and Journey or just Eric? Let me know. And Eric, you want... So 50 on the ante, 50 on the blind, and no trips. Gotcha. Dane. And you want spot 2. Gotcha. Dane wants 25 on the ante. $25 on the blind. And 25 on trips. Okay, gotcha, Dane. Gotcha. And Ken Jackson, you want 50 on the ante. $50 on the blind. And $10 on trips. Okay, gotcha. Scorned one. Cool, let's get you in here. What does Scorned one want? 50 ante, 50 blind, 50 trips. So 50 all bets. Oh, you want 25 on the trips. Okay. Well, I'm going to get you another one then. $50 ante, 50 blind, 25 trips. Okay, gotcha, Scorned one. Cool, let's get you in here, Fred. Awesome. And Fred, you want 25 on the ante, 25 on the blind, and no trips. Okay, got you in here, Fred. Hey, the music back goes back for a few seconds. I couldn't get the music to play, so unfortunately there's no music today. Oh, well. Andrew, cool. Let's get you in here, Andrew. And Andrew, you want, what, 30 on the ante, 30 on the blind, and no trips? Is that right, Andrew? 30 on the ante, 30 on the blind, and no trips. Let me know if that's correct. Oh, supernatural, no trips for you. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. No music, no dancing, no fun. But you know what this means? I could search for any song on YouTube and dance to that. So there could be dancing. I just have to take a second to actually look for the song on YouTube. But I have my phone right here, so we could work it out. We can make it work. Alan, you want 25 on the ante and 25 on the blind. You got it. Dane. There you are. 25 on the ante, 25 on the blind, 25 on the trips. Okay, we got you. You're good. Alan, no trips. Okay. No trips, Alan. Gotcha. Eric, I'm still looking for Journey. He got a little hissed off at me earlier for closing the bathroom door when I was showering. Did you close his tail in the door? Is that why he's mad at you? You should be thankful you didn't, like, bathe them. Cats hate taking showers. How common are earthquakes in Las Vegas? Not very common. Technically, we are supposed to have earthquakes and tornadoes. I've seen a couple dust devils in my life, but never a tornado. And I've only felt probably 3 or 4 earthquakes in my whole life. So it's not that big of a deal. Las Vegas is pretty good. We don't have anything really to worry about except for flash floods. We do worry about flash floods, but other than that, that's pretty much it. Right, Andrew. Okay, good. Glad we got that. Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, so I think we got everybody in here. And let's get you guys some money and get started. Okay, Andrew. Okay, so we got 1,000 for Andrew. Andrew, you will be on first base. You're doing 30 on the ante, the 30 on the blind, and no trips. Let's see. There we go, Dane. Dane, you are spot number 2, and let's get you 4. Okay, 1,000, and you're spot number 2, and you're doing 25 on the ante, 25 on the blind, and 25 for trips. Alan, you are next. $1,000. You're on spot number 3. You're doing 25 ante, 25 blind, and no trips. Ken Jackson, you are next. $1,000. And this is where you're at, Ken, and you're doing 50 on the ante, 50 on the blind. Oh, $10 trips. There you go, $10 trips. Next is Supernatural. $1,000. And you're going to be located right here, Supernatural. And you have $10 on the ante, $10 on the blind, and no trips. Next is Scorned One. Okay, so Scorned One, you have $1,000. This is where you're located. You're 50 on the ante, 50 on the blind, and 25 on the trips. Eric is next. Eric, 5, 4. So 1,000, and I don't know if you can see it. It's off camera. Yeah, it's off both of the cameras. Okay, so we won't use this spot since you guys can't see it. So in that case, we're going to go back over here. And Eric, you're going to be in spot number 1 right here. You want 50 on the ante, 50 on the blind, and no trips. Okay. Next is Jimmy on Twitch. So 1,000. And Jimmy, you're going to be playing over here with Dane on spot number 2. And you want 25 on the blind, 25 on the ante, and no trips. No trips. Okay. So there you go. You two are playing right there. Next is Dan O'Neill. 1,000. Dan, you're going to be located right here with Alan White. And you want 50 on the trips, 50 on the ante, and oops, I should have gone you more green. And 50 on the blind. Okay, there you go. So that's Dan right there. Next is Fred. And Fred, you are going to be playing with Supernatural right here. So this is your spot right here. And Fred, you're doing 25 on the ante, 25 on the blind, and no trips. Okay, so everyone is good. Everyone has an area. Everyone has bets. Yeah, so everyone's good. Let me know if you have any questions. So now the tournament has started, and anyone after this who wants to get in, unfortunately cannot get in because the tournament is now closed. So everyone who is in, you are all doing the tournament. Everyone else, unfortunately, you'll have to wait until next week for the next tournament. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat really quick. Really quick. Where did I leave off? Okay, that's where I left off. So Fred, yep, 25 on the ante, 25 on the blind, no trips, got you in there. Wolfgar, both par 5s. I do not understand the question, Wolfgar. By the way, hi Wolfgar. Let me know what the question is. I just do not understand it, so let me know. Don't mind me, I just love watching and learning about these games. Sorry for being silent. It's all good, no worries. I appreciate you coming in and watching, it's fun. Live stream, or the Let's Play live streams are always fun, because it's just really enjoyable just playing the game with people. And the tournament, it just makes it much more fun because there's a prize at the end. I mean, how cool is that? Journey has made an appearance. Can you play trips only? Great question, Wolfgar. Yes, if you wanted to, you can play trips only. You do not have to play the ante and the blind if you just want to do the trips. That is allowed. However, if you play the ante, you have to play the blind. If you do one, you have to do the other. Both of them are mandatory if you're going to play. Can't wait for craps. Sweet. Well, go vote. Go vote, and then we'll have craps. Or whatever game you vote for. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, so let's get started. Everyone has their bets out. Everyone's ready to go. And let's do this thing. So, again, everyone gets 2 cards. And then we have 5 community cards. And then the dealer has 2 cards. So we'll go through round 1, and if you like what you have, let me know if you want to do either 3 times or 4 times your play, or if you just want to check. So I need from you guys if you just want to check or play 3 or 4 times what your ante is. Okay, so Andrew, Eric, you guys are first, and you have an ace and a jack. An ace of clubs and a jack of hearts. Jimmy on Twitch and Dane, you guys are next. And you have a 5 of hearts and a 2 of spades. Again, 5 of hearts, 2 of spades. Next is Alan and Dan O'Neill. You guys have an 8 of clubs and a 5 of diamonds. 8 of clubs, 5 of diamonds. Next on the list is Ken Jackson. Ken Jackson, you have a 5 of clubs, a 3 of spades. 5 of clubs, 3 of spades. Next is Supernatural and Fred. Let's see what you guys got. Ooh, you guys have a pair of queens. A queen of diamonds and a queen of hearts. Very nice. Next is Scorned One. Scorned One, you have a 9 of diamonds and a 7 of diamonds. A 9 of diamonds and a 7 of diamonds. So again, let me know what you guys would like to do. Do you want to check and not do anything? Or do you want to put 3 or 4 times your ante on the play? Let me know. Yes, if you want to use the Wizard of Oz strategy, he has a simple strategy and pre-flop strategy, all of that strategies. If you go to his website and check out this game, he'll have all the strategies on there. You can use that while you're playing. Thanks, Wolfgar, for bringing that up. So, do you deal the board before the dealer's hole cards? Ken Jackson. From what I've seen so far, the dealer deals the entire board out all at once, and then you guys play all at once. I have not seen it where the dealer waits until they deal out their cards. If you have, let me know. Let me know what casino. I would like to know. Again, every casino is different, so it just depends on the house rules. Eric wants 4 times. Okay, Eric, you want 4 times. So, so you want $200 on the play. You got it. Dan O'Neill, you want to check? Okay, you're checking. Supernatural, 4 times. So you want 40. We got you on 40, Supernatural. Andrew wants 3 times. Andrew, there you are, 3 times. So you have, let's see here, $30. That's $90. So let's get you some money. And we are putting you down, Andrew. For $90. Okay, so Andrew, you have 90. Eric, you have 200. And we're putting your cards down. Jimmy on Twitch. Yes, Jimmy, you could check. So Jimmy checks, Jane checks, Dane checks. Both of you check. Dane, what are only 2 words that can ruin a date? Check, please. That's awesome. Okay, so you guys are checking. Alan White, Dan O'Neill. Alan White, what are my 2 cards? You have an 8 of clubs and a 5 of diamonds. And Dan O'Neill wanted to check. Okay, so you guys are checking. Ken Jackson, you want to check? You got it. Fred, what did you want to do, Fred? Where are you, Fred? I don't see you. Oh no, Fred, you left me. No, come back to me, Fred. Where is Fred? Fred, you have a pair of queens, which is fantastic. Do you want to check, or do you want to play 3 or 4 times your ante? Those are your choices. Let me know, Fred, what you want to do. Supernatural decided to go 4 times the ante, just to let you know. Okay, you guys check. We are waiting for Fred and Scorned One. Scorned One wants to check. So all we're doing is waiting for Fred. Okay, so Fred, let me know. Otherwise, if I don't hear from Fred, I'm going to have to play for him. Okay. Well, Ken, yeah, it really just depends on the casino. Every casino does it differently. What cards does Fred have? Fred has a pair of queens, a queen of diamonds and a queen of hearts. Fred should go 4 times. I agree with that. So since we're not hearing from Fred, let's play for Fred. Fred, you are going in 4 times. Your ante is 25. 4 times that is 100. So you are going in for 100. So you have 100, and both you and Supernatural are staying with that. Okay. So now that we have that done, we're going to continue. Everyone has either checked or done 3 or 4 times their ante. Now we're going to show the flop. These are the first 3 cards the dealer has. I shouldn't say the dealer. I should say the first 3 cards of the community cards. So everyone has these cards. Everyone can use these cards. We have a Jack of Clubs, a 10 of Hearts, and an 8 of Hearts. Jack of Clubs, 10 of Hearts, 8 of Hearts. So Jimmy on Twitch and Dane, you have a 5 of Hearts and a 2 of Spades. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like you could really do much there. You might want to check. Alan White and Dan O'Neill, you have an 8 of Clubs and a 5 of Diamonds. Again, no straight, no flush, no pairs, nothing you could really do there. Oh, wait, we got a pair of 8s right here. Okay, so Alan White, Dan O'Neill, you have a pair of 8s with a Jack 10 5. Awesome, I didn't even see that. Perfect. So let me know if you want to do 2 times your play or if you want to check. Next up is Ken Jackson. You have a 5 of Clubs and a 3 of Spades. Can't really do much with the flop right now. We're hoping, though, something good in the future. Scorned One, you are next. You have a 9 of Diamonds and a 7 of Diamonds. You have a straight. Look at that. A 7, an 8, a 9, 10, Jack. You are doing fantastic. In fact, I'm not going to even ask you what you want to do. That's a straight. I'm just automatically going to play 2 times your bet. You have $50 up there. I am giving you $100, and we are tucking those beautiful cards underneath your money because that is just fantastic. So if I said your name, let me know what you guys want to do. Do you want to check or do you want to play 2 times your ante? Let me know. So Jimmy on Twitch, you want to check? Awesome. Dane, what do you want to do, Dane? Check again? Okay, so we're going to check again. Alan White, Dan O'Neill. Alan White wants to bet $100. Okay. So, Alan, you have $25 on the ante. Because it's after the flop, you can only do 2 times your bet, so we can't do 100. 100 would be 4 times your bet. So unfortunately, I'm going to put you up there for just 50 and not 100, just so you know. Dan O'Neill, you want to play 100. Now, you have 50 up there, so that's cool because that's 2 times. 2 times is 50 is 100, so that works. So Dan, we are putting 100 up there. And you guys are tucking those beautiful pair of 8s right there. Ken Jackson, you are next. What do you want to do, Ken? Keep checking, and I'll keep playing the board. Okay, so Ken Jackson wants to check, so he's going to check. And everyone else is good to go. Let me just double check that. Okay, so everyone is good. So now that everyone's good to go, we are going to show the last 2 cards, the Turn in the River. The Turn in the River, 9 of hearts and an ace of diamonds. 9 of hearts and an ace of diamonds. Now, we only have 2 hands that are still in play. Everyone else has made a decision, so they don't have to do anything else. So let's see what we could do with these 2 hands. Now, you have 2 choices. You can either play the play for 1-1, which is even money. So whatever you're playing on the ante, you would put on the play, and then you would play the hand. Or you would fold it. And if you fold the cards, then that means you automatically lose your bets. You lose your blind, your trips, and your ante. But those are the 2 choices you guys have. So we are going to go to Jimmy on Twitch and Dane. You guys have a 5 of hearts and a 2 of spades. 5 of hearts and a 2 of spades. 1, 2, we got 3 hearts on the board. Unfortunately, that's a diamond. So we can't make a flush. We can't make a straight. In fact, we really can't do much. We would just be using this, the entire board, and we wouldn't be using any of these cards at all. Might want to think about folding that. Totally up to you, just so you know. Ken Jackson, you are next. You have a 5 of clubs and a 3 of spades. Again, same thing. You would just be using the board. You don't have a flush. You don't have a straight. No pairs. Nothing really you could do. So, might want to think about folding. Let me know. Jimmy on Twitch, Dane, and Ken Jackson. Let me know if you want to play. Give it a chance. Hope for the best. Or fold it. Say you're done. Just go on to the next one. Let me know. Jimmy on Twitch wants to fold. And Dane, both of you want to fold. Okay, so you guys are folding this hand. And you do not have to play it. And hopefully I will get you something better on the next hand. Fingers crossed. Ken Jackson. Fold so I could get back to watching the World Series of Poker for a moment. Okay, so Ken is going to fold that hand. So he is going to lose that. And he does not have to play. Okay, so now it's the dealer's turn. Dealer's going to see what they have. I have a 10 of spades and a 4 of diamonds. Let's see. So I got a pair of 10s. So I qualify with a pair of 10s. And an ace, jack, 9. I do not use the 8. I do not use the 4. So I got a pair of 10s with the ace, jack, 9. Good luck, you guys. So, scorned 1, you have a straight, so you are doing good. So your straight beats my pair of 10s, so you win. You get paid 1-1 on your play, so you get $100. You get 1-1 on your ante, so you get $50. The blind gets paid for a straight, which you have, and a straight that beats the dealer, which you have. So that straight gets paid 1-1. So you get $50 on your blind. And then we are moving up to the trips, and for the trips, you get paid 5 to 1 for that straight, which is $125. So you get $125 for that straight. Very nice. And then we are going to set you back up. Okay, so you're ready for the next hand. Next is Supernatural and Fred. You guys have a pair of queens. Well, your pair of queens automatically beat my pair of tens. Fantastic. Let's see if you could do anything else. 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. Fantastic. You also have a straight, so that's wonderful. Either way, you beat me. Very cool. So you guys have, let's see, $40. So you're going to get paid that $40, and then you're going to get paid that $100. Let's see, you're also going to get paid even money on the ante. The blind gets paid 1 to 1 on a straight, which you have, and that straight wins. So you're going to get paid 1 to 1 on that. And neither of you played the trips, so you don't get paid on the trips. Okay, so let's give you guys back some of this money and set you up for the next hand. Wow, look at all that money. That's a lot of money right there. Nice win. Whew. Stacks upon stacks. Okay, great job, you guys. Okay, so both of you are set up for the next hand. Very nice win. Next up is Alan White and Dan O'Neill, and you guys got an 8 and a 5. You have a pair of 8s, and unfortunately my pair of 10s beat your pair of 8s, so I win that. Ugh. So because I win that hand and you don't have trips, you don't have a straight, you don't have any of that, shoot, unfortunately I gotta take all of your money. That's not good. Well, that just sort of makes me out to be the villain, doesn't it? Eek! Okay, so next on the list is Andrew and Eric. Andrew and Eric, you have an ace of clubs and a jack of hearts. You got a pair of jacks. Your jacks beat my 10s, so you win with that. Ooh, you also have a pair of aces. Awesome. So you got 2 pair. So you win. So you get paid even money. Let's see what you have here. $90. So $90 gets paid, even money. And then the 200 gets paid, even money. We have 30 and 50. Both of those get paid, even money. And the blind. Now you guys won, which is awesome, but unfortunately you do not have a straight or higher. So the blind pushes. So we're going to take the cards and let's give you guys your money. So Eric, you are getting that. Andrew, you're getting that. Oops, we got a runaway chip. Where's the runaway chip? Sometimes we get runaway chips. Okay, so we got you guys set up for a new hand. Fantastic. Okay, cool. So who do we not have set up? Ken, let's set you up. 50 on the ante, 50 on the blind. Hopefully, Ken, I'll give you better cards this time. Alan White, Dan O'Neill, let's get you guys set up. Okay. And then Alan, you want 25 with no trips. $25 and no trips. Okay, so we got you guys set up. And Dane and Jimmy. Oh my god. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Dane, 25 on the ante, 25 on the blind, and 25 on the trips. You got that. And then Jimmy, you want 25 on the blind, 25 on the ante, and no trips. Okay. Cool. So we got you guys set up. Ah, Fred, yes, I could see your messages. Are you not able to send more messages? Do you want me to just cancel you out right now? Where are you, Fred? There you are. You're right there. Let me know, Fred. I know, right? So Dan, you want to change your bet? You want to do 100 on the trips, and okay, so you want to change it to 100. So I am changing your 500 to hundreds, and we are changing everything to 100. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha set up, Dan. You could play with real money. There is a thing called money plays where someone comes up to the table and puts down cash, and you could play it. The dealer has to call out money plays to the table limit. But yeah, you could play cash on the table in Las Vegas. I know there are some casinos outside of Las Vegas that they don't let you do that. So it really just depends on the casino. But in Las Vegas, you can play with cash. Oh, you're going to ask me a hard question. What are the house odds on this game approximately? I am going to have to look that up. I do not remember the number off the top of my head. I remember I talked about it last week on the open classroom live stream, so you could check it out there. But I do not remember, and I do not have it written down anywhere. So I'm going to have to not be able to answer that question for you. I love it when we're on a live stream and I can't answer a question. Ah! Oh, there we go. Fun and games. It depends on the pay table. On the base game, I believe it's about 2.5% house edge, but a 0.5% element of risk. And the trip side bet is pretty bad in terms of a house edge, approximately around 4 to 11%. Thank you very much, Fun and Games, for that information. I appreciate that. Yeah, call Shackelford on the speed dial. No, it's too late. It's too late to call. Fred, no, the trips are not a good bet, and the reason why is because it's a side bet. Most side bets are not good bets, basically, especially with such a high house edge of between 4 and 11%. So wouldn't really recommend trips. It's nice when you win, but that's about it. But then again, isn't everything nice when you win? Okay, so everyone gets 2 cards, and then we have the 5 community cards. And then the dealer gets 2 cards. So let's see what you guys have. Andrew, Eric, you guys are first. You have a 7 of diamonds and a 4 of hearts. 7 of diamonds and a 4 of hearts. Next up is Jimmy on Twitch and Dane. You guys have, ooh, an ace and a 7 of clubs. Matching suits. Very nice. Ace and 7 of clubs. Next up is Alan White and Dan O'Neill. You have a 4 of clubs and a 9 of spades. 4 of clubs, 9 of spades. Ken Jackson, you're next. You have a 5 and a 6. A 5 of clubs and a 6 of hearts. I was not nicer to you, was I? Unless I give you a straight. We'll see. 5 of clubs, 6 of hearts. Next up is Supernatural and Fred. Supernatural and Fred. You guys have a 10 of diamonds and an 8 of hearts. 10 of diamonds and 8 of hearts. And Scorned One, last but not least, you have a 5 of diamonds and a jack of clubs. 5 of diamonds and a jack of clubs. Let me know if you guys want to check or play 3 or 4 times your bet on the ante. Let me know. Come here. Pip, come here. Oh, she is sitting over here just whining. She just wants attention and everything. What's up, girl? What's up? She wants to say hi to everyone. So I figured while you guys are putting your answers in the comments, we can say hi. Hi, how are you? Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay, only because you're giving me that look. That's the only reason why. Now, technically, I'm not supposed to give her a treat because we didn't do the $1 super chat. But she is over here giving me these puppy dog eyes, wanting my attention. And she is just so excited that she's going to get something to eat. She's saying over here begging. She does a little when she wants something. Okay. There you go. Don't tell anyone I gave you a treat. Only supposed to do that with a super chat perk. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying. So, Andrew, Eric, what would you guys like to do? Andrew wants to check. Eric wants to check, so both of you are checking. Dane and Jimmy. Aw, thanks, James. I appreciate it. Woohoo! Pip appreciates it too because she is over here begging me for some more treats. So thank you very much for that super chat. Sweet. Awesome. Oh, oops. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Dane and Jimmy. Jimmy, what would you like to do? Let me know what you would like to do, Jimmy. You have an ace of clubs and a 7 of clubs. Come here. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Much appreciated. Okay, so Dane and Jimmy. Whoa, okay, you're done. Gotcha. She's like, I don't want to be up here anymore. I want to have my treat down there. Okay. So, Dane, let me know what you want to do. I don't see you up there, Dane. Dane, you have a ace of clubs and a 7 of clubs. Ace of clubs and a 7 of clubs. Let me know if you want to check or do 3 or 4 times your bet. Let me know, Dane. Okay, cool. So, Jimmy, you want to check, and Dane wants to do 4 times. So, Dane, you have 25. That's $100 for 4 times. And Jimmy, you are checking. So, Jimmy, you are checking. Next up is Alan White and Dan O'Neill. Alan White wants to check, and Dan O'Neill wants to check as well. So both of you are checking. Next up is Ken Jackson. Jimmy needs to bet that ace. Suited ace at that. Well, let Jimmy check. If he wants to check, let him check. Ken, what do you want to do? Let me know. I don't see you up here, Ken. Let me know what you want to do, Ken. You have a 6 of hearts and a 5 of clubs. Let me know if you want to check or do 3 or 4 times your bet. Let me know, Ken. Oh, you want to do 4 times, Jimmy? Okay. So Jimmy changed his mind and he is taking your advice, Ken, and he is going to do 4 times. So we have $25. 4 times 25 is 100. So both of you are up and both of you are good with those cards. Awesome. And then next is Ken Jackson. Ken Jackson wants to check, so we are checking. Supernatural and Fred, you guys are next. Yes, you do need a large bankroll with this game, for sure. Supernatural wants to check. You got that. And then Fred, you want to check as well. So both of you are checking. And Alan says hi to Pip. Oh, really? Journey gave you the dirtiest look on the planet. Dang, she gave you the stink eye? I sense jealousy. You know, Pip gives me the stink eye all of the time. Whenever I tell her something she doesn't want to do, she seriously gives me the stink eye, and she's like, no, I'm not doing that. You can go screw yourself. I am not doing that. I swear, Pip is a cat stuck in a dog's body. I swear. Okay, so next up, Supernatural Fred, you guys are checking. And then Scorned One. Scorned One wants to check as well. Fantastic. Pip is 13 years old. She is an old dog. Okay, so everyone, we went through your cards. We figured out who wants to check, who wants to play. So let's see what the flop looks like. The very first 3 cards are the community cards. The flop. We have an ace of diamonds, a king of diamonds, and a 3 of spades. Ace of diamonds, king of diamonds, and 3 of spades. So Andrew, Eric, you have a 7 of diamonds and a 4 of hearts. Unfortunately, the flop didn't really do much for you. You didn't get a straight, no flush, no pair. Might want to check that. Up to you. Next up, Alan White, Dan O'Neill, you have a 4 of clubs and a 9 of spades. Again, the flop didn't do very much for you. No pairs, no straights, no flushes. Eek. Ken Jackson, I'm not being nice to you, Ken. You have a 6 of hearts, a 5 of clubs. Unfortunately, the flop doesn't do very much for you. Got an ace of diamonds, king of diamonds, 3 of spades. Not really doing anything right there. Next is Supernatural and Fred. You guys have an 8 of hearts and a 10 of diamonds. Be nice if these 2 cards were 2 diamonds, then we could get you a flush. But other than that, that's pretty much all there is. Scorned One, same thing. You have a 5 of diamonds and a jack of clubs. The ace, the king, the 3, they don't help you very much. I am not being very helpful to you guys, am I? Let me know what you guys would like to do. So Eric, Andrew, you guys are first. Eric wants to check. Andrew, let me know what you would like to do. And then after that, we are going to Alan and Dan. Oh, maybe, Jimmy. That's possible. Hey, Malik. Good to see you. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Ah, cool. So Andrew wants to fold. So Andrew, you're going to fold. Oh, sorry. I stepped on Pip. Eeh. Okay, so Andrew, you are going to fold. So you are folding that hand. And Eric wanted to check. Eric is checking. So next up is Alan and Dan. Alan and Dan. Alan wants to check. Dan wants to check. So we are going to check that. Next up is Ken. Ken wants to check. Fold the river if I don't improve. Back to the main event. Next up is Supernatural and Fred. Supernatural and Fred. Fred wants to check. Supernatural. Ooh, did I miss you, Supernatural? Supernatural. Oh, no. You want to check. Gotcha. Okay. I see ya. I see what you did there. And then next is Scorned One. Scorned One wants to fold as well. Okay, so Scorned One is folding. Now, just so you guys know, you don't have to fold. You could wait until the very end and then fold. Although the casino will never disagree with a player folding because they will never disagree with free money. So we are going to fold you. But just so you know, you don't have to fold until the entire community cards have been shown. Okay, so we went through everyone's hand. Everyone checked or played or folded. So now we are going to see what the last two cards are of the community cards. We have a 5 of hearts and a Queen of diamonds. 5 of hearts and a Queen of diamonds. Now is the last time that you could bet. You could play either 1-to-1, 1-to-1 your ante, or now's the time to fold. Let me know what you would like to do. Andrew, let's see, what are we doing? Andrew, you're out of here. So Eric, you have a 7 of diamonds and a 4 of hearts. Unfortunately, the 5 of hearts and the Queen of diamonds didn't really help you very much. You might want to take the same route as Andrew. Let me know. Alan White, Dan O'Neill, you have a 4 of clubs and a 9 of spades. Fortunately, the 5 of hearts and the Queen of diamonds did not do anything for you, unfortunately. Same thing with you. Well, Ken, we got a pair of 5s for you, Ken. You got a pair of 5s. At least it's something. Better than nothing. And Supernatural and Fred, you have an 8 of hearts and a 10 of diamonds. So, eek, the Queen and the 5 did not really help you out very much. You are 1 card away from a royal flush. That would have been nice. If you had the Jack of diamonds anywhere around here, you would have had a royal flush. Unfortunately, that was not the case. Not even a straight, not even a flush. Darn it. Let me know what you guys would like to do. Do you want to play even money? Hope that I have something worse? Or do you want to fold? Let me know. So Eric, you are first. And Eric wants to fold. So we're folding. Next up is Dan and Alan. Alan wants to fold. Fold on a pair of queen. Fold, yeah, fold for probably, yeah. Okay, so Dan, you're folding. Alan, you're folding. Both of you are folding. So we are folding. Next up is Ken Jackson. Oh, hell, play the pair. Bet it. Okay, sounds good. So you have $50 up. You're playing 50 on the play, and you are playing that hand. Fred and Supernatural, you guys are next. Fred wants to play 1 time. Supernatural wants to play 1 time. Okay, so both of you are playing 1 time. So we have 25 for Fred and 10 for Supernatural. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's see what I got. The dealer has a king. Oh no, I already have a pair of kings. Ouch. I got a pair of kings with an ace, queen, and a 5. Not cool. Not cool at all. Pair of kings. So I qualify with a pair of kings. Supernatural, Fred, unfortunately, that didn't really help much. My pair of kings beat you. So, I gotta take your bets. Not cool, man. Someone tell that dealer that they need to cool down. They don't need to be so hot. Okay. Next up, Ken Jackson. You have a pair of 5s, and unfortunately, my pair of kings beat your pair of 5s. Eek. So I gotta take your bets. Next up is Dane and Twitch. Or I mean, not Twitch. That's awesome. Dane and Jimmy on Twitch. Oh, good. That's awesome. Okay, so I got a pair of kings. You guys have a pair of aces. Your pair of aces beat my pair of kings. Fantastic. You win. So you get paid 1-to-1 on your play, 1-to-1 on the ante. Now, the blind only gets paid if you have a straight or higher that wins. You do not have a straight or higher, so that pushes. And then the trips only get paid if you have a pair of or not a pair. If you have a trips, straight, flush, full house, quads, or straight flush or royal. And unfortunately, a pair of aces did not match up to any of those, so I got to take the trips. But that was still pretty good. You guys did really good on that. You won. So let me give you guys your money. Blind one pushes. Let's see. Okay. So Dane, Jimmy, Dane, Jimmy. And then you guys get that, and you get that. Okay. There you go. Okay. And Dane, you want 25 on the trips. Cool. And Andrew and Eric, you're already out. Okay. So that is that hand. How are we doing on time? We got 8:22. So what do you say? One, maybe two more hands? Let's do two more hands. Two more hands of the tournament, and then the tournament is done. Dane, Jimmy, we got you guys set up. Alan, you have 25 on the ante, 25 on the blind, no trips. Dan, you got 50 on the ante, 50 on the blind, and 50 on the trips. Ken Jackson, hopefully we'll get you a better hand this time. We need to get you some money. Okay, you have 50 on the ante, 50 on the blind. And $10 on the trips. Next up, Supernatural. You have $10 on the ante, $10 on the blind, no trips. And Fred, you have 25 on the ante, 25 on the blind, and no trips. And Scorned One, last but not least, you have 50 on the ante, 50 on the blind, and 25 on the trips. Okay, we got everyone set up. Oh, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat real quick. Again, you got 2 hands left before the end of the tournament. If you want me to alter your bet in any way, let me know. No redos, unfortunately. Ah, thank you, Dan. No earthquake. We're just having some technical difficulties. It's a live stream. I swear, there's always technical difficulties. Hence, no music. Ah. Okay, so second to last hand of the tournament. Let me know if you want to change your bets. We have everyone up here, everyone ready to go. Let me know if you want to do anything different. No earthquake, we're good. It's all cool. But we got 2 more hands left. 2 more. Let me know if you want to change anything. Okay, so everyone looks good. Everyone is keeping their bet the same. So let's get this party started. And then 5 community cards and 2 dealer cards. Nice, Ken. No, it must not be you, Jimmy. Apparently I'm having trouble with both Twitch and YouTube, so it must be my internet connection. I've had spotty internet connection lately. Maybe it is the earthquake. I don't know. Okay, so let's see what you guys are doing, what you guys have, what your cards are. Eric, Andrew, you guys are first. You have an 8 of clubs and a king of spades. 8 of clubs and a king of spades. Dane and it looks like we are offline. Let's wait and see if we get back up. Are we back? Could we possibly be back? Hello, can you see me? Are we back? Are we live? Pip did not screw up the Wi-Fi router. I promise you, she is being good today. I'm glad we are back. I don't know why we're having problems. And to answer your question, Dan O'Neill, this is tap water and not shine. This is tap water, and it's just because I'm talking so much that my throat needs it badly. I need something. I'm kidding, Pip. We still love you. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so let's continue. I don't know how much you heard, how much you didn't hear, so let me just do this really quick. Eric, Andrew, you have an 8 and a king. Jimmy, Dane, you have a 4 and a 9. Alan, Dan, you have a jack and a 9, but they're suited. Ken, you have an 8 and a 2. Next, we are on to Supernatural and Fred. Supernatural and Fred, you have an 8 of spades and a 7 of diamonds. 8 of spades, 7 of diamonds. And Scorned One, you have a 9 of diamonds and a 6 of hearts. 9 of diamonds and a 6 of hearts. So I'm going to say that one more time. Eric, Andrew, you have an 8 and a king unsuited. Jimmy on Twitch, Dane, you have a 4 and a 9 unsuited. Alan, Dan, you have jack and 9 suited. Very nice. Ken Jackson, you have an 8 and a 2 unsuited. Fred and Supernatural, you have an 8 and a 7 unsuited. And Scorned One, you have a 9 and a 6 unsuited. Let me know if you guys want to check or if you want to put 3 or 4 times your bet on the play. Let me know. So first up is Eric and Andrew. Let's see if Eric and Andrew replied. So Eric, you want to do 4 times, so let's do 4 times. You have $50, so that's $200 on the play. Andrew wants to fold. Okay, so Andrew, you're going to fold. So you are folding that. And we are tucking the cards since Eric is continuing. Next up is Jimmy on Twitch. You want to check. And Dane. What do you want to do, Dane? Dane wants to check. So both of you are checking. Very cool. Next up is Dan O'Neill and Alan White. Alan White wants to go 3 times. And Dan wants to go 4 times. Okay. No. Yeah, 4 times. Okay, so Alan 3 times, Dan 4 times. Okay, Alan, you have 75. That's 3 times. And Dan, you want to go 4 times, and that is 200. There you go. Okay, and you guys are playing that hand. Very nice. Next up is Ken Jackson. I know you got the worst hands. Another check. We are doing a check. We gotta do checks. Next up, Supernatural and Fred. Supernatural wants to check. Fred wants to check. Therefore, it is a check. I hereby check you. Okay, Scorned One. Scorned One wants to check as well, and you are checking. Okay, so let's see what the 3 community cards are. Got 3 community cards to share, and let's see what they are. We have a Queen of Spades, a 7 of Hearts, and a 6 of Diamonds. Queen of Spades, 7 of Hearts, 6 of Diamonds. Did that help anyone? Did it help anyone at all? Let's see here. We have a pair of 7s right here, so it did help Fred and Supernatural. And we got a pair of 6s right here, so it did help Scorned One. But it doesn't look like it helps Dane or Jimmy. And unfortunately, Ken, I am not being nice to you because it does not help you as well. Let me know what you guys would like to do. I need an answer from Jimmy on Twitch, Dane, Ken Jackson, Fred, Supernatural, and Scorned One. Let me know if you would like to check, or would you like to play 2 times your ante? Let me know. So next up, Jimmy on Twitch. Jimmy on Twitch just said he wants to check, so he's going to check. Dane, you want to check as well, so both of you are checking. Ken Jackson. I have not heard from Ken Jackson yet, so we are waiting for Ken. Fred, Supernatural. Supernatural wants to go 4 times. Fred wants to go 2 times. So, Fred, that's $50. Let me get you some green chips. Okay, and Fred, you are going 50. And then Supernatural, you wanted to do 4 times. So that's $40. Okay, so you guys are good. Your cards are tucked. Ken wants to check. You are checking. Bet the river. If I have a pair of 8s, fold otherwise. Ooh, I hope I remember that. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Fingers crossed. So you are checking. Scorned One, what would you like to do? Scorned One wants to do 2 times. That is $100 on the play. Okay, let's see what the last 2 cards are that turn in the river. We have a 5 and a 7. A 5 and a 7. So we have a pair of 7s on the board with a Queen of Spades, a 6 of Diamonds, and a 5 of Hearts. So, Dane, Jimmy on Twitch, you have a 4 of Spades and a 9 of Hearts. Let's see if that helps you at all. We have 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 4 cards to a straight. Unfortunately, no straight. No flush either. So it looks like you were playing a pair of 7s with a Queen 9, 6. Queen 9, 6. So Dane, Jimmy on Twitch, let me know if you want to play the play for 1 times your ante, or do you want to fold? Those are basically your 2 choices. Do you want to play 1 times the ante, or do you want to fold? Jimmy on Twitch, Dane, let me know what you want to do. Ken Jackson, I'm not being nice to you. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 4 to a straight doesn't really help you. No flush, no pairs. Eek, not a good hand. Eek. And those are the only 2 hands that I am waiting for an answer for. So let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. I know, so close, right? Oh man, Ken, I'm feeling for you. Okay, so Ken is folding. Whatever Jimmy picks, I will be cool with. That is what Dane says. So Jimmy on Twitch, you are the final deciding voice out there. Do you want to fold, or do you want to play 1 times the ante? Do you want to chance it, or do you want to fold? Do you think there's, how much risk do you want to risk, basically? Jimmy on Twitch, let me know. We are waiting for your answer. Now, if Jimmy does not answer, what do you think we should do? Do you think we should fold it, or do you think we should check? Again, Jimmy, you have a pair of 7s with a Queen 9, 6. Fold? Yeah, fold. Okay, so we are folding. Jimmy on Twitch says folding, so we are folding that. Okay, let's see what the dealer has. Dealer has a 2 of Diamonds and a 5. So the dealer has a pair of 7s and a pair of 5s with a Queen. Pair of 7s, pair of 5s with a Queen. I am not using the 2 and I am not using the 6. Pair of 7s, pair of fives, and the queen. Okay, so scorned one. Let's see what you got. Pair of sevens and a pair of sixes. So your pair of sixes are higher than my pair of fives. Sweet, you win. Okay, so you win 1-1 on the play. You win 1-1 on the ante. You beat me, so you push on the blind. Unfortunately, you did not get paid because it has to be a straight or higher. And the trips, you need 3 of a kind, a straight, a flush, a full house, any of those to get paid. Unfortunately, you only have 2 pairs, so I have to take the trips. Next up, Supernatural and Fred. You have, awesome, you got 3 sevens. That's fantastic. Can I give you a straight? 5, 6, 7. Nope, I can't give you a straight. But 3 sevens are awesome. So those 3 sevens beat my 2 pair. So you get paid even money on the play, even money on the ante. You have 3 of a kind. So 3 of a kind does not get paid for the blind. So because you won, the blind pushes, and you did not play the trips. So you cannot get paid on it if you did not play it. The trips would have been 3-1 if you had played that. Okay, so very nice. Let's give you guys your money while I am here. Fantastic. Next up, Alan White and Dan O'Neill. You have a pair of sevens with a queen, a jack, and a 9. Darn. So my 2 pair beat your pair of sevens with a queen, jack, 9. So unfortunately, I gotta take your money. Never fun when I do that. Never a good time when I do that. And Andrew and Eric. We have a pair of sevens with a king, queen, 8. And that is it. So unfortunately, my 2 pair beat your pair of sevens. And I gotta take your bet. Darn it. Okay, this is the last hand of the tournament. Last hand of the tournament. Let me know if you want to go all in. Let me know if you want to change your bets. This is the last hand of the tournament. We are going to be going on 2 hours here so far, so we got to make this the last hand. Break a leg, you guys. I hope this last hand is good to you. Okay, that sounds good. So we have a request. Let us do that request. Kenny Rogers, the gambler. And request looks like it's going to be filled after this ad. Oh, it wasn't a bad ad. Okay, we got it. Okay. So let's see. Dan, you want to do 50? Dan. Yes, let's get you guys set up. Oh. I just remembered I can't play any music that might be copywritten. That wouldn't be good. So, unfortunately, only royalty-free music. I wasn't thinking when I said pick a song, any song, and I will play it. I was thinking about that. I'll probably get a copyright. Something. You know how YouTube is. Okay, let's set you guys up for the last hand. We got the last hand. Let's do one more hand. So So Scorned One, we have you up for 50 on the ante, 50 on the blind, and 25 on the trips. Supernatural, you have $10 on the ante, $10 on the blind, no trips. Fred, you have 25 on the ante, 25 on the blind, no trips. Ken Jackson, we have 50 on the ante, 50 on the blind, and $10 for the trips. Alan White, Dan O'Neill, let's do you guys next. Dan, we need to get you some green. Dan wants to do 50 on the trips, 50 on the ante, and 50 on the blind. And Alan, you want to do 25 on the ante, 25 on the blind, and no trips. Dan, you were doing 25 on the ante, 25 on the blind, and 25 for trips. And Jimmy, 25 on the ante, 25 on the blind, and no trips. And no trips. Oh, oops. Guess I have to give you your money, don't I? Okay, so there you go. And Andrew, 30 on the ante, 30 on the blind, and no trips. Eric, you got 50 on the ante and 50 on the blind. And no trips. Okay, so let me know if you guys want to change that at all. It's the last hand of the tournament. Very last hand. This is it. It's now or never. Break a leg. Also, don't ever say good luck. Always break a leg. Good luck is bad luck. That's why you don't say good luck. You always say break a leg. It's the same thing with the theater. I wonder if you go into casino and say Macbeth, if the same thing will happen. You know, because of the, okay, I'm just going off on a tangent. I just went on a little theater kick right now. Okay, so let's see what you guys are saying in the chats. Dan O'Neill, 50. Yep, I got you, so you're good, Dan. Good, I'm glad you enjoy playing, Alan. Awesome. Ken Jackson, you want to change the bet to 100. Okay. Let's get you some hundreds. So 100 on the ante, 100 on the blind, and 20 on the trips. Okay, you got it, Ken. Eric, where are you, Eric? Eric, you're right here. Instead of 50, you want 200 blind, 200 ante, and 50 on the trips. $200 ante, 200 blind, 50 on the trips. Cool. So we got you set up, Eric. You are good to go. Same bets. You got it, Supernatural. Awesome. Glad you're having fun, Fred. Yay. Oh, that's going to be fun. Yeah, can't do music requests. I need to have the videos monetized. I don't want any copyright claims. I should have thought about that before I said that. Yes, you are due for a monster, totally. Okay, so no, Heather, 100, 120. Ken, okay, 100, 120. You're good. Gotcha. To be or not to be? Wait. To be or not to be? That is the question. Is anyone else worried that I have a skull right here ready to pick up? Just lying here? Like it's just readily available for that? Just saying. Yes, bubble, bubble, toil or trouble. Fire burns in cauldron bubble. I used to know that by heart. Okay, so everyone is good to go. Everyone has their bets set up. Everyone has had their say in the chats. I think I've gone through everyone on the chat, so I think we're good. So here we go. It's the last hand of the tournament. Break a leg. And then we got our 5 community cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then the 2 dealer cards. Okay. Let's see what you guys got. Andrew, Eric, you guys are first. Not bad, not bad. You have an Ace of Hearts and a Jack of Clubs. Ace of Hearts, Jack of Clubs. Not a bad hand to start off with. Dane, Jimmy on Twitch, you guys, ooh, look at that. You have an Ace and a King suited. Both clubs, very nice. Ace and a King, both suited. Clubs, very good hand. Alan White, Dan O'Neill, you guys are next. And you have a Queen of Clubs and a 5 of Hearts. Queen of Clubs and a 5 of Hearts for Dan O'Neill and Alan White. Ken Jackson, here you go. Here's your monster right here. It's a monster, all right. It's a 7 of diamonds and a 3 of diamonds. That's like, what is that like? That's like a really annoying monster that's small and bites at your ankles. That's what that's like. So a Chihuahua monster. That's what you got. You got a little Chihuahua ankle biter monster. Okay, so Ken Jackson, you have a 7 of diamonds and a 3 of diamonds. Supernatural and Fred, you have a 9 and a 5 of clubs suited. 9 of clubs and a 5 of clubs for Supernatural and Fred. 9 of clubs, 5 of clubs. Scorned One, you are next, and you have a 10 of diamonds and a 5 of spades. 10 of diamonds and 5 of spades. Let me know if you guys would like to check, or would you like to play for, what is that, 3 or 4 times your ante? 3 or 4 times your ante, or check. Let me know what you would like to do in the comments. So Eric and Andrew, you guys are first. Yes, I am always ready for Halloween, definitely. Halloween is my favorite holiday of the year. I love Halloween. Eric, how much do I have left? Good question. How much do you have left, Eric? You have 300. You have $400. Eric, you have $400 left over. 400. It's a Pikachu monster. Yes, exactly. I don't know if Pikachu is an ankle biter, but Pikachu is the right size to be an ankle biter, and it's cute enough to be an ankle biter. So yes, it's a Pikachu monster. A little ankle biter Pikachu monster. Okay, so Eric, Andrew, let's see what